Welcome back to HS Tutors. In this video, we're going to be looking at Pythagorean theorem. So in our previous video, we looked at the very basics of Pythagorean theorem. In this video, we're going to start doing some simple problems. Alright, so we can remember that our Pythagorean theorem is a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Now, something special about our Pythagorean theorem is that c is always our hypotenuse. So in a triangle that we may have, in a triangle, the side opposite to the angle 90 degrees is called the hypotenuse. And our hypotenuse is always C here. A and B can be interchangeable, but we have to remember, A and B can be interchangeable. We have to remember C is always our hypotenuse, or the side opposite to our 90 degrees, indicated by this little square here, a rectangle. Now moving to our first problem here, it says find the value of x in the triangle shown below. So we have 3 and 4 and we're asked to find our hypotenuse because it's a side opposite to our box or rectangle thing, which is also the angle that is 90 degrees. So we can write out our Pythagorean theorem nicely here. A squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. And again, a and b are interchangeable. So we're going to say a is equal to 3, b is equal to 4. But we know C is always going to be a hypotenuse, which is x, which is what we're trying to find. Now our A will become 3 squared, our B will become 4 squared, and now our C will become x squared. We know 3 squared is also 3 times 3, which is 9. 4 squared is 4 times 4, 16. And we have our x squared alone. Now we can add our 9 and 16, which gives us 25. And we have our x squared. However, we're not looking for x squared. We're looking for x by itself. Now, in order to do this, we have to square root both sides of our equation. By doing this, we're able to cancel our square and square root, because on any number squared, when we take the square root, we get the number inside. Now, when we do that to the other side, now we're left with square root of 25. And now remember, our square root and our square have canceled out, so we're left with just x. We can use our calculator for this, or we know that square root of 25 using our little tree diagram. The two numbers combining to give us 25 is 5 and 5. So we look for doubles now, and all we have is 5 and 5, which are two prime numbers. So our answer here is 5. So this side is 5. X is equal to 5. All right, now moving to our second example here, we're asked to find the value of x in the triangle shown below. Now here we have 2 and 10 are the sides, and again we're asked to find the hypotenuse. So a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. We know our hypotenuse is always c, so we can say c is equal to x. A and b are interchangeable with our other two sides. So I'm going to say a is 2 and b is 10. Now we can start substituting our values in. So we said a is 2, so a squared will become 2 squared. We said b is 10, so b squared will become 10 squared. And we have c squared, we said c is x, so we have x squared now. 2 squared is 2 times 2, which is 4. 10 squared is 10 times 10, which is 100. And we have our x squared. We can add our 104, which gives us a whole number of 104. And now again, to get rid of our square, we need to square root our both our numbers in our equations, or both our variables. Now we know our square root and our square cancel out, so we're left with x on this side, but we have a square root of 104. We're going to see if we can simplify this any further to make it into a mixed radical. To do that, we can take our number that's inside and we start our tree diagram, which is 104. Now two numbers that combine to make 104 is, we can divide it by 2. So we can go 104 divided by 2, which gives us 52 and 2. We can further divide 52 into its prime factors. So 52 divided by 2 would give us 26 and 2. 26 is also 13 times 2, and now we have all prime numbers as 13, 2, 2, and 2. Now we're going to be looking for doubles of the same number, and the only number that has a double is 2. Now this means we can write our doubles first. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 13 is equal to x. And now when we have a double, we're able to take one of those numbers, drag it outside our square root symbol to make it a mixed radical. So we have 2 square root of 2 times 13 is 26. So 2 square root 26 is equal to x. And our value of x is 2 square root 26 or square root of 104. So that was Pythagorean theorem.